Let's start this story with the darkest of skies. For this year's summer trip, we set off with the goal of seeing as many stars as possible. So we traveled to one place that's been eluding us forever, Mesa State Park. Since this park is classified as a Bortle 1 location with pretty much no light pollution, it makes it the darkest spot in Oklahoma and puts it among the darkest in the US. Being avid stargazers, we knew we had to eventually drive the 9 hours to visit it, and this was the perfect time to go, since it was Milky Way season and the kids were out of school. On our drive in, we could see the weather was going to be an issue shooting astrophotography for this one-day stop, so we quickly scrambled and changed our plans. We decided to reserve a second night so we didn't miss out on enjoying the night skies from an epic stargazing campground. The storms rolled in, and we spent a magical evening viewing an ominous sky filled with bulging, mammotus clouds. Alice and I captured as much as we could before heading inside to the security of our RV and out of the wind and rain. The next day, we retreated to one of the most pleasant mornings we've had in quite some time, coming from the Dallas area. If you didn't know already, it gets pretty hot in both Texas and Oklahoma in mid-July. But this morning was the definition of perfect. The temperature was in the upper 70s, and the steady breeze made for a fantastic time just sitting around and watching all the beautiful birds, bugs, reptiles, and flowers while slowly sipping our coffee. While we waited for night to arrive, we decided to do a little daytime exploration of the park. So we checked out their pretty lake, a scenic overlook of the area, and some fun trails with all kinds of interesting rock formations. Of course, we also spent some of our time playing board games and just hanging out together. When the evening finally arrived, it was time to get ready for the big show and begin our night explorations of the star-studded sky. While Allison and I got set up for some landscape astrophotography, the boys hung out looking at the stars and just talking.
Our whole galaxy is moving out there.
So that means everything is moving like millions of kilometers.
Oh yeah, and of course playing around. When Preston and Grayson got their fill of the stars, it was time for Allison and I to enjoy some alone time with the rest of the universe. It was great to see the few people camping here practicing appropriate dark sky etiquette and turning off their lights at night so everyone could enjoy the epic starry views. The only light to be seen was the pulsing glow of our campfire and a very dim, low luminance line we like to use on the RV. As the time went on, our light pollution meter eventually registered a 21.81, which is exceptionally dark, with only light from the Milky Way casting its glow on the ground. This was the darkest location we had ever actually taken a reading from, even with all the Bortle 1 places we visited. Allison and I spent the night trying to best capture the mood of this dark, isolated Oklahoma State Park, while just stargazing and chilling out. It was definitely a nice change coming from a city shrouded in heavy light pollution. Taking full advantage of our short time here, shooting the vertical summer Milky Way, we stayed up past 3 a.m. just to sit around and soak it all in. And here are a few of the shots we got that night. When the morning rolled around, it was time to head out to the next dark sky park. But would we be able to meet the level of ecstasy we just experienced at Black Mesa? For more information on stargazing under dark skies or how to enjoy an astrotourism trip, visit our website, rwtadventures.com.